For problems 1 through 9, you're looking to identify the property illustrated. So in this first case, you have the sum of terms and the order is switched. Switching in order represents commutative property. And the operation is addition. For the second one, you have two factors being multiplied, and once again the order is changed from 8 in the front to 8 in the back. When the order is changed, that represents commutative property. This time the operation is multiplication. In the second example, you have a 1/2, an 8, and an x. 1/2, 8, and x. You have three different factors. The order doesn't change. It stays that same order. All that changes is the grouping symbols. And so a grouping change has to do with associative property. And the mathematical operation is multiplication. In this fourth example, you're taking this factor of 4 and distributing it to the terms x and -4 to get 4x minus 16, so that's distributive property. In the next one, the order of your terms are x, y, z, x, y, z. So you can see that the order of these three terms that are being added together doesn't change. All that changes is the grouping of them. So again, the grouping change but no order change is associative property. And the operation is addition. Notice how that differs from this next example. You have an x and a y plus z, an x and a y plus z. So now you have these two individual parts. The y plus z are grouped as one binomial unit, and the order changes. You have x plus y plus z, and then you have y plus z plus x. So when order changes, that relates to commutative property, and the mathematical operation is addition. In 7, here you see this -3 is being distributed through and multiplied by the binomial a plus b. That's distributive property. In example 8, you have two factors, or you have 3a and b, but the 3a is grouped as one unit, and it's 3a times b and then b times 3a, so the order does change there in those two kind of factor groups. So that's commutative property, and the math operation is you're multiplying. And then finally we have 3ab, 3ab. We have three individual factors. The order stays the same, but the grouping changes, and that's an example of the associative property. Operation is multiplication.